Hey, today we're going to talk about the Billy Goat Sod Cutter. This is the SC181 Sod Cutter. Great piece of equipment if you've got it, you're taking out sod for a pool or a flower bed, or you're replacing the grass in your yard. Okay, same thing. This thing's got the Honda engine on it. Always check your oil first thing before you operate any piece of equipment, just to make sure you've got oil in there. Nothing will destroy an engine quicker than having no oil in it. Again, we talk about the good fuel. Make sure you're not using fuel that's been sitting in the garage for a couple months. So you want to have good fuel in it. Here's your fuel cap. Okay, when this thing's cold, you're going to start it down here. You've got a choke lever, and then you've also got a button up here to start it. So before we start it, we're going to set the depth gauge. Now around here is actually the depth gauge, and one of the things you can get in trouble with on a sod cutter is trying to cut too deep. You've got to know how wet the ground is and how deep you want to cut it, because if you try to cut too deep and too fast, you'll actually break the cutting blade down there, and you don't want to have to pay for a cutting blade. Those things are pretty expensive. So you're going to take this pin right here, and you're going to pull it out, and you're actually going to set it down in whatever hole you want your depth of cut to be, and you slip it here. So when you're ready to cut, you're going to loosen up this, drop this handle down on to the pin, which lowers your blade, and then you're going to tighten it back up. Now again, we're on concrete here, but if we were on grass and I'm at the highest level, you could go down even deeper. But again, you want to watch your cut to make sure you're not going too deep. So once I'm going to pull it up again because we're not on grass. So once you got your depth cut and you're ready to start cutting, then you're going to start the engine. So again, buttons on, choke, nice steady pull on the engine. Alright, this machine has two controls. It has a forward lever and a reverse lever, so it's real easy to move back and forth. The lever on top with the orange handle is what actually engages the cutting tool. So when you're ready to go, again, the big thing is to take it nice and easy, take it slow, don't try to take too much. Watch out for sprinkler heads, watch out for rocks, anything, roots, any of that hard stuff that's not movable will damage this unit. So you want to be real careful when you're doing that. This is a great unit. Again, if you got to take some sod out, it's the Billy Goat SC181 Sod Cutter.